Something unexpected is about to happen at Newcastle United, and signs are already spreading through the corridors of St. James' Park. Strong rumours suggest that a bold move in the transfer market could completely change the course of the season. Amid emerging names and negotiations progressing in silence, fans are growing increasingly curious. What will be the decisive move that could transform the Magpies' attack? One thing Newcastle supporters have learned over the past few years is that calm never lasts long. There is always a new name being speculated, a fresh target in the market, or a strategic decision that keeps fans on edge. And now once again, we face such a situation. The need to strengthen the attack in light of a possible prolonged absence of Alexander Isak. But before revealing who could be the chosen player to lead this new chapter, it is worth highlighting the importance of every step the club takes. It is precisely in this atmosphere of uncertainty that today's discussion arises. Before continuing, I want to take the opportunity to remind you watching this channel, if you enjoy exclusive news, analysis, and behind-the-scenes insights about Newcastle United, subscribe to the channel now. Your subscription helps this space grow and allows us to always bring fresh information directly from the most reliable sources. Click and join the community of fans who don't want to miss a thing. Fans know very well that the recent transfer windows have not been easy. Newcastle competed for players such as Bryan Mbeumo, João Pedro, Hugo Ekitike, and Benjamin Semenyo, but ultimately lost out on crucial negotiations. The result was a more challenging start to the season, marked by a goalless draw against a 10-man Aston Villa. In this scenario of uncertainty, rumours are intensifying, and the clues point to names already familiar in the Premier League. Now, the revelation many have been waiting for, according to journalist Craig Hope from the Daily Mail, and reinforced by Spanish media outlets, Newcastle United is ready to make a bold move in the market. The club is in advanced negotiations to sign players such as Yoane Wissa from Brentford and Gonçalo Ramos from PSG, but the true surprise target could be Antoine Semenyo, Bournemouth's standout performer. The speculated offer reaches £69 million, a club record for the Magpies, and could make the Ghanaian the new face of Newcastle's attacking line. Wissa, indeed, has been attracting interest for weeks. The problem is that Brentford lost Mbeumo to Manchester United and understandably would not want to release another key player. Still, with the possible arrival of Dango Ouattara, Wissa's exit seems increasingly viable. Ramos, meanwhile, has experienced ups and downs at PSG but demonstrated his potential with 19 goals last season across all competitions. Even so, the possibility of Semenyo joining Newcastle appears to be the most exciting move. Think for a moment. A fast, unpredictable player, with physical and technical explosiveness, capable of creating plays on his own. In the opening match of the 2024-25 season, Semenyo demonstrated exactly that against Liverpool. Dribbling past Van Dijk and Connate as if they were training cones, the Ghanaian scored one of the most impressive goals of the round, reminiscent of Hatem Ben Arfa's legendary strike against Bolton. This is the type of player who can ignite a game and make the Magpies' attack even more lethal. And for those of you following us this far, here's an invitation. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, whenever updates about Semenyo, Wissa, Ramos, or any other player who could wear the black and white arrive, you'll be among the first to know. Our commitment is to keep you a Newcastle fan, one step ahead of rumours and headlines. Semenyo may not have numbers as impressive as Wissa or Ramos in terms of goals, but his contribution goes far beyond that. Last season, no Premier League player attempted more shots than him, 125 in total. In addition, with 7 assists, the Ghanaian ranked among the league's top creators. This shows he is not just a finisher, but someone capable of generating opportunities and creating space for teammates, something Newcastle has been desperately seeking at 25 years old. The striker is at the peak of his physical and technical powers. According to analyst Ben Mattinson, Semenyo is a true rebel on the pitch, unpredictable with the ball at his feet and relentless when recovering possession. His intensity in duels is remarkable, and it's no surprise he has been described as a monster in confrontations. For Eddie Howe, having a player with this mentality can mean far more than just goals. It is worth noting that all of this activity is not happening in silence. According to the Daily Mail and reports from Spain, Newcastle is reportedly willing to offer a long-term contract and attractive wages to convince Semenyo. This kind of investment, especially in a deal that could reach £69 million, is a clear sign that the board understands the urgency. Without Isak, the team needs a new talisman, someone capable of carrying the offensive responsibility. And here's another reminder. If you believe Semenyo could be the missing piece to take Newcastle to the next level, comment below and subscribe to the channel. Your participation is essential so we can continue discussing and delivering hot news about the club's future. The larger the community grows, the more content we can provide to you, the passionate supporter. The truth is, any of the options, Wissa, Ramos or Semenyo, would represent a significant reinforcement. But looking at the current context, Semenyo seems to be the player capable of combining Premier League experience with the daring that so much defines Newcastle's style under Eddie Howe. Players like this not only win games but also create identity within the squad. In the end, the club finds itself at a crossroads: wait for Isaac's recovery and retention, or act decisively and secure a player capable of supporting the team's objectives this season. With the Champions League, the Premier League and domestic cups ahead, there is little room for error. Every signing now could make the difference between a memorable campaign or a bitter disappointment, and it is precisely this uncertainty that keeps fans on edge. Every piece of news, every rumour, every leak carries the weight of a historic decision. After all, Newcastle is no longer just a club dreaming of great achievements. It is a team that must deliver tangible results. And with names like Semenyo, Wissa, and Ramos in their sights, the expectation is that something truly remarkable is about to happen. So, Newcastle fans, don't take your eyes off the screen. Subscribe to the channel now and follow closely the next chapters of this transfer saga. The source of the information is journalist Craig Hope of the Daily Mail, along with reports published by the Spanish press, which reinforce the credibility of the rumours. Newcastle is ready to surprise, and when it happens, you'll want to be the first to know.